Welcome to session 11 or something for this mystery. This campaign, Mysteries of the Sand, a Monster of the Week campaign set in ancient Egypt. This campaign, this mystery is ongoing of the fifth mystery, which is a shaggy dog story. I'm not sorry for that pun, and I will never be. But yeah, anyway, let's quickly return to our thingy. If everyone is late, no, only one person is late. Oh, okay. Let's go over the hunters, please, in some order. Flux, you're first because something.
Flux, I played Spooky for me.
Do we go Discord order?
Whatever. I don't mind.
Let's just do Discord order.
Okay.
Janine, you changed your name, so you're last now.
Oh yeah, I did.
We'll have to pay me.
Anyway, I'm Nadine and I play Maya the expert.
I'm Ask, and I play Remesu.
I'm Janine. I play as Nigella.
Wait. Wait.
What?
No.
Who?
New
Wait, sorry.
character?
This is a name that half the people are not even aware of.
Camilla, I'm sorry. You were talking to me about Nigella.
I know.
A couple of
Wrong
minutes ago.
campaign.
Yeah, wrong campaign. And not just that, a campaign that was over last year, the year before. In 2000, like early 2019 or late 2018. So, a bit late, but alright. Let's get started. Okay, so when we last left off, I have realized that I have done something really, really dumb. There is an existing NPC in Bubastis, the town of Bubastis, that our heroes have met and are aware of, and I completely forgot about that. So that's wonderful, and so I'm actually going to have them introduced because I'm awful at this. Okay, awful at remembering and taking notes enough to do that. Who is where? Okay, let's go on. So we have um Okay, so when we last left our heroes, they have talked with the Shapak, realized Farmi's innate furriness and extrate furriness, exate furriness, outate furriness, whatever, and found that like some human or likely similar things are killing cows, cattle, and luring the stars into harassing the townsfolk in for whatever reason we don't know yet. We're gonna try to find out this session. All right. So Ramesu has managed to convince the two shahs away from the fresh killed cattle that this is not their kill. Go away. You guys suck and awful and are terrible people who don't understand anything. Okay. Basic human instructions, and they're now talking with Gaidas, the town's Lakate, sheriff person, with two other soldiers as town guards. We also have Maya taking a look at the cut on the cattle that killed it, and yeah, this is where we're gonna return. One of the last things we have is that Gamila asked who owned the cattle, and we haven't actually received an answer to that yet. But let's return and we'll see whatever new answers we find. So cool. So what happens? Tell us.
It's been 2 weeks. I forgot already.
Nobody expected. Okay.
I remember I wanted to try and use my cloud dogger to pick up the trace of whoever
Yes.
actually killed
Yes, you did.
the things.
That is interesting. That is a very interesting thing. So yeah, if you want that would be cool. If you want to do that.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Tell us. It's exciting. Where is
Yeah,
Aristotle?
I mean, he's with me, just
Oh.
floating around.
Okay. Aristotle,
Invisibly.
who's been floating around, oh gosh, hard this entire time. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you asked me if I took him with me, and I said yes. So
Yeah, no, I was just curious, like if he was free or like if he was like inside a sack or something.
nah, he's free. I mean, he's tethered to the rock, but
Cool.
He's not inside the bag with the rock.
Okay. All right. So what do you do with Aristotle? Tell us. I'm so honestly
Just,
excited for this.
just, alright, I just want to tell him to track.
It's like, how does that look like? Please describe to me.
She's just gonna talk to his invisible spot in the air.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Except for me, I'm just gonna just see you
Yeah,
talking to an
Farm
eldritch
can
being.
yeah, you can see
Talking to
the
an
cloud.
eldritch being.
It's literally a cloud, man. It's literally a small cloud. I
Doesn't mean
mean,
it can't be eldritch.
I mean, if you think clouds are eldritch, like abominations, it kind of makes sense. I mean, clouds are gigantic. They have no humanoid or any animal-like shape, and they're essentially all encompassing, and they generate their own weather cycle. So yeah, that's if you want to think about it, clouds are pretty eldritch. If you want to go that route, okay. So right, discussing the regardless of the clouds eldritchness aside, yeah, Aristotle goes over to Aristotle. I'm not sure he's fully understands your instructions entirely, and honestly tries their best. So yeah, floats over. So the everyone kind of sees you talking to someone called Aristotle. Nobody's going to question it because it's weird enough. You're weird enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And okay, so you can use the looking glass thing to see where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have the some looking glass that
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
some sort of tinted glass that lets you see, it's some.
Yeah, I mean, I need to see
Yeah.
at least some way.
Yeah. You have a tinted glass that lets you see
Yeah.
that. Yeah, he's there. It's there, whatever. Yeah. So yeah, cloud. Sorry, Aristotle heads floats over to the cow and kind of engulfs it a little bit, not entirely. Okay, and then quickly lets go because this thing is dead and is not interested in it, and then kind of this it realizes it's kind of waiting for your input or something, your command or something, kind of stares, well, stare, kind of floats there. You realize it's staring at you.
Without a face.
Yep, it's kind of awkward, but you can tell that when it's looking at you, it's that weird feeling that, yeah.
Find the killer, Aristotle. Solve this mystery for us.
Oh
Solve
gosh.
this with 2 hours so that we
Oh
can all just
gosh. Okay.
That
end this.
was a short session, guys. It was
L-
good to
like
play with you.
Aristotle is kind of kind of shifts a little bit, then starts floating about randomly, starts heading off randomly. Is someone going after it?
I mean, I can track
Oh
it if you want
yeah.
to.
I mean, I asked it to do so. Of course, I'm gonna follow.
Okay, cool. Aristotle is confused. Oh gosh, I need to remember how to write this. Aristotle followed by Maya. Okay, followed by Maya. Is Farmy following, or is Farmy staying put?
Well, I'd say because I'm the only person who can see Aristotle, I might tag along with Maya.
Okay, cool. What about Gamila and Ramesu? What are you doing as Maya and Farmy kind of walks off?
Camilla doesn't even know what's happening. She just starts talking, and they followed something, so Camilla's just gonna follow them.
Okay, cool. Ramesu, you're the one that's left behind, and Guidus kind of stares at you and the others, and not really expecting an answer from you, but it's what just happened kind of face. Not doesn't even say anything. It's just that what just happened face.
Red message just says, "Get used to it."
What does Ramesu do?
Follows the gang.
Oh gosh, the gang leaving a very perplexed Guidus and two soldiers, two guards. Sorry, two guards behind. Oh gosh.
I like this that we're just left without any explanation and we're just gonna follow
Well, yeah,
an invisible thing that
you'd
probably doesn't know what it's doing.
yeah, but to be fair, I remember like near the end of the last session, Ramesh like told the guard that you asked us here, so you should trust us. So I think that's what the guard is doing. Is like, okay, you have your own
They
weird way
should.
of doing things. If it solves our problem, I'm not gonna question it. That's kind of the
It
thing. Oh
it
gosh.
probably won't though, because I don't think Cloud Doggo actually knows what it's doing.
Yep, that's a good feeling as you're kind of like going through the various alleyways in like in the evening with like some there are lights every so often, but otherwise it's only lit by pale moonlight. Like moon hasn't risen like fully far yet. So yeah, cool. Yeah, as you're going, I kind of want like I I kind of want Maya to bump into someone at this point. Like you turn a corner and you like bam bump into someone.
I thought Maya would know never to cut corners too hard when going around the thing, going around the corner, because you'll always end up bumping to someone else doing it.
Does Maya do
Maybe
that?
Maya
I'm actually curious.
Maya doesn't care.
All
I mean, I
right.
always cut the corner wide just to avoid it. Too many times I had close
Like
calls.
if they don't get out of her way, then whatever, you know.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
like what you do as a player and what she does in character are completely different things. I mean, what you do as a player and what you do as a character are completely different things.
Yeah.
So All right, the gang chases Aristotle until Maya turns a corner and bumps, and you just like bump face first into this other dude, just taller than you, so you kind of like fully crash into them, and oh gosh, all right. So I'm actually curious. Like, okay. I think both of you fall to the side. It's like kind of barely manage to regain footing while like halfway leaning in the wall. Like, excuse me. What?
God, watch when you're walking.
Wait, that voice. And he raises a torch in his hand, that fell to like clatter to the ground, and raises the torch in his hand. Is like, wait, I
Is
know
it
you.
nighttime?
Yeah, it's nighttime.
Is it Ixion?
Yeah, it's evening. It's evening. Cool. It's evening time, because like when you healed the dog, it kind of like sundown, and I think by this time the sun has gone down, so it's like late dusk, I guess. Yeah, late dusk. Yeah, so not like fully evening yet, but people do have torches out and stuff. So, under the late dusk sky. So yeah, it is Ixion.
Oh, hello, Ixion. You need to
Which one
be
is
more
it?
careful where you're going.
Well, I certainly
Oh,
wasn't
is it
expecting
nearby?
you to run across the hit me in full velocity, full speed. What are you doing in Bubastis? Wait, I know. I've heard some folks came from Alexandria to handle our shop problem. I'm guessing that's you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, why didn't you say so? I would have totally had invited you for lunch.
Well, we forgot you lived here.
All right, so yeah, I think he's definitely going to go over and offer to shake your hand for me.
Yeah,
So
shake his
rude.
hand.
Nice.
Which one is Ixion? Is he the one? Is he the ally that helped us doing the zombies?
Zombie. Yep, the zombie. Zombie, bro. He lives here. I forgot he lives here, so that's on me. But now he's here. Congratulations. So have you seen Guide us? I have some information for him. Well, I guess this might be helpful for you too.
Well,
Helpful in what
what
way?
is
Wait, what did Maya say? I kind of missed it. Sorry.
she just asked what it was, the information. So
I found out like whose cattle has been going missing. I was asking around the townsfolk in the town hall, and I finally put it together. And so I was going to go inform Gaius. Might help him like narrow down the suspect, because so far all all three cattle that have been attacked in the fields have belonged to the same farmer. Not sure about the fourth one in the market though. Have you already seen that?
Yes.
yes.
All right, and anything new?
Well, it wasn't killed by Sha. We can say that.
Oh,
They are
really?
not. Yes. The Sha are
Ha.
not the problem here, it's something else. And we don't know what.
Ha.
The thing made a professional incision right in the neck. If I could
It
remember.
was a
Did I say
blade
that
cut.
right?
It wasn't a professional incision, but yes.
Okay. It was a blade kind of thing cut on the neck.
Ha.
Yeah, and Sha don't use weapons.
Ha. Okay, I guess that like it could be someone with with like some sort of with someone with a particular animosity against hatred against this farmer. By the way, this farmer is called Old Mahud. He's currently on a pilgrimage to Crocodilopolis, so he's not in town. So that's why it took us a while to figure out whose cattle this was, because none of the other farmers were reporting that their cattle going missing.
Ah.
And but is he back or is he still gone?
No, he's still gone. I'm actually
Oh.
returning from his farm. He's not there.
So we can't ask him who hates him.
No, from what I can tell, he went on the pilgrimage a few 2 or 3 weeks ago, before the Sharpak arrived.
Well, that's inconvenient. Do you know of anyone who might hate him?
I mean, if he's not in town, he obviously appointed someone to watch over the cattle. But with him not being in town, I don't know who it is. That's why I was hoping Guidus might have some idea that who is in charge. Why are you running through the alleyways again?
Well, we were
Yeah.
trying to follow something, but I don't think it knows what it's doing yet. It might need some more training.
You were training some sort of dog or cat?
Yes,
Yes.
some sort of.
Oh, I didn't see anything, but okay, all right. Yeah,
Don't,
are you sure they're not
think too
lost?
much. Can I still see Cloud Doggo?
Yeah, he's here. He's like hanging, like floating
Oh, yeah.
behind Ixion.
Yeah, no, it's not lost. It's just stupid.
Yeah, you see Aristotle's shape kind of floats downward
Oh,
closer to the
Oh
ground.
no! What did I do?
Uh,
I'm sorry, Aristotle. I didn't mean it. And
Aristotle?
I'm gonna pet the air.
What is she doing? He asks the others, namely Farmy, what is she doing?
honestly, the fact that you're asking me was the weirder one here. I mean, we can figure it out for yourself, or don't. It's better if you
I
don't.
will I will pat Ixion in the back. Well,
It's
I
it's oh
can't
it's
I can't see it either, so we're both in the same boat.
It's an
Anyways,
She has an invisible dog. Wow, that sounds really. Wow.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yes. Wow. Wow. It must have.
not really a
Fast-
dog. She just shaped it to be one.
I mean, it's like an air being thing. It doesn't really have a defined form.
I-
But
Ix- I-
Doesn't mean that you defined it into a dog and treat it like one.
Ixion carefully reaches a finger into, like, spreads it out. He completely misses the mark. Like, it's like he's like poking randomly in the air, not nowhere near
no,
Aristotle.
no, he's here,
Okay.
not over there.
Okay.
Maya, you have to remember he can't see it as well.
Well, that's not my problem.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
Okay. Okay.
Technically.
Okay. This is you are as confusing and strange as I've met you previously. So I'm glad that hasn't changed. So
Yeah, you'd think you'd learn and not ask any more questions, huh?
yeah, I couldn't help you either because for me it doesn't actually help in this kind of things. So where are we going again? I'm just following you guys because I'm sure if I ask, you're not gonna answer me in a
Well, I
straight
was
manner.
hoping Aristotle would pick up a trace and lead us to whoever killed the cow, but yeah,
oh
I think I'm gonna have to train Aristotle a little bit
oh
more
oh
before he can do that.
that's sad. Anyway, do you know where Gaidas is? I have to tell him, like, if he knows who currently is watching over Mahud's cattle, we might be able to interrogate them to find out if, like, why they haven't reported, or maybe they're dead already.
Well, he was still back there when we left him.
All right.
Maybe
Is
he's still there.
All right.
is Rameses with
I'll go
us?
find him. I think Ramitsu is with you. He's just like quiet because Ramitsu is quiet in general. Is Ramitsu with the gang? I think he is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was following with the group.
Okay, cool.
I assume in most scenes, Ramesu is just hulking in the background, staring at the people at work.
Oh my gosh! Don't you
Not
mean
at my
sulking?
I was gonna say idiots, but I held that back.
No,
No.
just say it. It's true, and
Um,
we all know it.
would no. Charge of.
You know how in the Witcher Netflix show he's always like sighing and
Oh my
grunting
gosh.
and saying
Oh god.
Oh my gosh! Ramesu is Geralt. I knew it. I freaking knew it. Janine, why? Oh gosh. Awesome. See, this is what I mean. This is during a lockdown. So imagine what would happen when the lockdown lifts. Oh gosh. All right. Okay. All right. So okay, so yeah, he's going to so I'm going to head to guide us. I'll meet you back later, or he's kind of like let
I
the question float in
I
the
I
air.
think I think we can go back with you. I don't think this is gonna get us anywhere.
Okay. All right.
Oh, it's worth it.
So right. So he's gonna start heading back. What does the gang do? The team, the gang team.
Follow Cloud Doggo.
No, I don't. I think we're going to go back with Ixion. I mean, it doesn't seem like Cloud Doggo is leading us anywhere useful.
Looks like Cloud Doggo
Trying
is.
his best.
All right. Like as Ixion leave, Cloud Doggo kind of like Aristotle goes and floats over and engulfs Ixion's head.
No.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yes, what? Ixion asks, what?
Aristotle,
I-
no drawing from other people's life force. We've been over
Wait,
this.
wait, it's around me? No, yeah! It's kind of like, like, it grows like, is it still around me?
Well,
Wait, is it not
did it,
trained properly?
listen, it's a work in progress, okay?
Okay. How did
He's
you
gotten
even,
a lot better about it.
how did you even find such a thing?
Well, it killed a bunch of people.
Coincidence.
It killed a bunch of people, so instead of like killing it in return, you tamed it.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
I mean, that's how
I've
we
been
did it with
asking the
bulls.
same question.
So that's how we did it with bulls and rams.
The what and the what?
With bulls and rams, cattle, and dogs.
Yeah. We tame all sorts of dangerous things.
I guess that makes sense. I've in my postings at down in Kush, I've seen people train lionesses. That's
Yeah.
that's impossible, but sure, why not a strange air dog creature, invisible that
See, you're starting to understand it.
At
like
least,
Ixion gives the biggest sigh and like no, I will never understand its face, and then like heads back towards the marketplace.
I loudly whisper him, "I want you."
You what?
Yeah, I said that he wouldn't understand it at all, and just didn't bother trying to. And then he tried understanding it, and it never got him anywhere.
All right, whatever. All right, so yeah, a little while later, he's gonna go up to Gyrus and like, Gyrus, I know whose the cattle belongs to. Yep, that's also Mahood's. It's Mahood's. He's down. You know him. He went down to the down to Crocodilopolis to pray to Sobek. So, on his pilgrimage. So now, like, his cattle is being stolen and nobody's reporting it. Do you know who's in charge? Like, he must have left someone in charge. So yay. I think this is kind of like a two NPCs talking, which is kind of a cardinal sin to do in RPGs that I manage to fail every time. Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah,
Just talk
guide.
to yourself, dude.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I think I'm just gonna narrate like basically what happens. So it's instead of like talking. So yeah, like eventually like Guidus kind of like talks with some of the soldiers and like trying to figure out like who might be, like kind of does like a the what's the word, the process of elimination. Yeah, there we go, process of elimination. Is it him? No, no, is it her? No. uh, yeah, okay, and they eventually come up with a name. uh an older woman called Agape, and they know that Agape is like somewhat of a distant cousin to Mahood, so Mahood probably left Agape in charge. So- but she hasn't reported any stolen cattle. Like I saw her
Well,
just this morning. She hasn't reported any stolen cattle. D- does she know? Is she behind this?
let's go talk to her, I guess.
Okay.
See what she knows.
All right, so I think yeah, I think, and I think Ixion definitely like tells Gydas that he has met with them, like kind of explains, and Gydas, oh, you mentioned meeting some strange folks when you went to bury your mother. Yes, okay, cool. And so yeah, Ixion is now going to join you in your epic quest to solve this mystery. Congratulations, you have a same NPC back again.
Whee.
Yay! What music is that? What music is that? I
It's from
don't get.
Deltarune.
I don't
It's
get
the
the.
fanfare.
I don't get the reference, but okay, good. Okay, awesome. Right. Okay. So yeah. you're heading. Are you like talking anything? Like, anything talking? Any asking questions? Anything, something? You can ask more about this Agape fellow if you want to and stuff.
Nah, no. How about you guys?
No.
I'm just
So we
asking
just
where is the where I could buy things so I could bring back home.
Oh, okay. So yeah, while you're going, like I think, like Ixion gives like kind of like I know, like what people say when there's like a known tourist attraction in their own town. They're kind of like
Hmm.
proud of it, but also kind of exasperated by it. But that kind of tone, it's like, well, you should definitely head to the temple of Bastet and get some souvenirs from there.
Ah,
That's what the town is famous for. Maybe you can get some uh, cat statues or some of those figurines.
yeah, I'll definitely check it out.
Oh, all right, cool. The team and heads to uh okay, so yeah, they reach Agape's place is actually surprisingly enough in town. Like in one of the like smaller, like one story wooden rock usual, the typical building that's currently closed. He like guide us Ixion goes and knocks on the door a few times, and then like there's like doesn't look like anyone's in. There's no light or anything. And at this point it's kind of like evening, like night has probably fallen. There is like a crescent moon in the sky, but it's not very bright, but there is moonlight. Not to mention, like, the stars are, when back then the stars were much brighter because there was a lack of light pollution. Cool. So ah
So are we breaking in or not?
hmm I think we need to. I think yes. I think we need to. I think we need to find out if Agape is dead or something inside. Then we need to know that. So yes, he he unhooks his sword and bashes the door in after a few swings. It's not
I
very hard. It's like a wooden door. Unless somebody like beats him to the punch.
I was just gonna
are
tap
there
on
are there
the
locks in this time? Are there
Yes.
locks?
Yeah. There's locks. It's like like wooden blockage barricade things. I don't know if they had like actual lock and keys. They probably did because lock and keys are very old concepts.
I just want to try and lockpick it. But
I,
then he just started backing it back. Oh well. Just start forcing
like
it.
if Ramesu wants to like morph, like transform and go through the door, do it. Do it.
Oh, I was just gonna tap the guy on the shoulder to tell him to stop.
Ah, well, you can do that. Like I think he swings once, makes like a bit of a hole in the door. He's like, yes.
Oh, there's no
You,
fight now.
yeah, you've ruined our element of surprise. Thank you.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just take advantage of the surprise now. Just starts unlocking the door from the hole, and goes in.
Yeah. All right. Sure. Cool. I didn't realize you were like stopping him to stop him from attacking because he's already like knocked on the front door already. So I.
Well,
All right.
he's definitely like not one of us, so it's just
Yeah.
salt on the wound.
Yeah.
Like, stop while you're ahead, guy.
Okay. Oh. All right. So he enters, lights up his torch, and it's like it's like it's kind of like there's like there's not much like stuff here, but there is definitely signs of like someone left in a hurry. There are
That doesn't go well.
there are no bodies here. No, it looks like not recently, but when someone left last, they left in a hurry. And yeah, you can see like one of the side windows like slightly ajar, so you can guess that like they locked the door from inside, then left through the window.
Well, that's not suspicious at all.
Huh. She's not here. This is strange.
Mm-hmm.
I was honestly expecting her corpse, but I guess she must be behind this then. Like she's somehow involved in this, I guess.
More or less, I guess. Um, can we check if anything is missing from the
Yes,
room, like
investigation.
valuables?
Investigate. Do it. Do it.
Uh, uh, what was it? Sharp?
Yeah, it's a sharp. Cool. Let me get my thingy up. Did you?
6.
Oh my gosh! Does somebody want to help out, or
Yeah.
like you?
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to help out?
I'm gonna help Camilla just look around.
Oh gosh.
Maybe
Okay.
like point some things out to her, or just I don't know.
I probably got
I mean,
how
my
to
cool
say.
isn't the greatest, but
I probably got distracted with the things.
yeah, I'm keeping her on task. Like, no, Camilla, put that down. That's not relevant.
All right.
Oh, it's a cowbell. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. What did you get?
Uh,
Oh, nice. That's
A
very good.
9.
Okay, so your help grants them freaking 1 to the roll, but also expose yourself to trouble or danger. Okay. Okay.
That's just what Maya always does. So
All right. So let's go over one by one. So investigate a mystery. So it's you find a clue. You don't get XP, sadly. Ask the
mhm.
ask a general question. So we'll figure out what happens.
um, now that you asked me that, I don't really know what to ask.
Well, like you have options. I think like since Maya is helping, Maya can also like help you come up with the question. Like it's definitely not just you. Or
I mean, like
Uh,
maybe something like what is being concealed here.
yes,
oh,
yes.
yeah, that works. I'll ask that question.
Uh, okay. All right. Maya and Gamila find. Dun dun dun. What do you find? Um. Okay, I think you're like looking around, like, and you like Gamila does look like lift up a cowbell and starts like ringing a bit, and like distracted by it, and Maya's like, no, Gamila, put that down, and kind of like looks around, and then Maya spots like under like a few of the earthen dishes and like bowls and stuff. Behind some of the earthen bowls and stuff, you find a those things, those a sickle, yeah, a sickle with dried blood on it. And
Oh,
Maya can tell that this is the same blade that made the cut on that cattle that you saw in the marketplace.
well, I guess we found our killer. Like, I mean, we know who it is. We don't know where she is.
can can't like Ixion like kind of looks at Farmi and Ramesu with questioning stares like, aren't you two weird? Or something like that. As I recall, you could turn into a jackal, so can you follow her? like her scent, maybe. She has a lot of clothing left behind, so
He just stares at him silently.
I think I think Ixion's gonna look at Farmi's like, is is it just me, or is your friend like less normal than before? And I don't mean the fur. I've noticed the fur. It's like his general reaction to everything.
Pretty much.
That doesn't answer the question, but all right.
I will do, despite what he said, I will do what he said. So
No, it's like the fact that you kind of stared at him like, nonchalantly, and like, sorry, like evenly stared at him, like as if not even acknowledging that he's speaking to you. That's kind of what, like, he's basically asking, is he all right up there in the upstairs department?
is
We
he?
don't know, to be honest.
Oh gosh. All right. Oh, the same blade that cut the cattle at the marketplace. Cool. All right. So, what do you do, Ramesu? Tell me.
I'm going to use my unnatural senses to see if there is any other evidence.
Nice, 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 nice. All right. Unnatural, 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 unnatural. Oh, sorry. It's part of the shapeshifter. Sorry, it's part of the shapeshifter thing. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. You know what? Sure. Roll investigate a mystery. You automatically have a +1 because of the thingy and stuff. Well, not automatically. You have a +1. Hey, nice. Very nice. Cool. So yeah, you get to ask me 2 general or 1 specific question.
Is there anything else here that tells us more about this person?
Okay, yes, there is. There is. You like, as kind of he says, like Ixion says, there's a lot of there's mentions a lot of clothing left behind, left strewn about. As you like, are you turning in, like, which form are you turning into? I'm just curious. It doesn't really matter, but like it has to like include your face. But yes.
I'm just using
Mm-hmm.
the Anubis head.
Okay,
Like
cool,
I'm
cool,
not
cool, cool, cool.
transforming completely.
As a jackal. This is something new to Ixion because it's like, whoa, ha, that's new. All right, the moment you like turn into like the jackal mode, Aramis who stares you and uh, okay, so when you like sniff the clothing on the ground, there are 3 distinct scents. You can tell one of them is agape because her scent is like everywhere in the room, so that's like a constant scent. But question, are these like specific question, is this a specific question or a general question?
Well, aren't the specific questions the ones that are based on the list,
No,
or
no, 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 no,
I'm
no, no, no.
confused.
Oh, sorry. Any question that you come up with or choose from the list can be both general or specific. General means you get, like, you don't get the entire answer, but you get most of the answer. Specific means you get incredibly detailed answer because you're like spending 2 questions for 1 answer. So it's like, you get more answer. So if you
No,
say this is a specific question, then I'll give you like way more answer than you would find if this is a general question.
I wanted to use the other question to
Ah,
find out where where they're going.
Oh, okay, excellent, excellent, very good, very good, very good. So I think, like, yeah, so there was a bit of information that I would have said if, like, this was a specific question, but that can wait until later. There are some revelations here that you'll find out later. Okay. Uh,
So
uh,
she's not alone.
yes, she is not alone. She is accompanied by two people that, like, they were here. So, and they also accompanied her, like, out the window and kind of leaving and stuff. Well, they probably didn't leave the window. They probably left by the door, and she closed the window and, like, left by the window. I guess, yeah. Like, whatever, they left. They left, but that was like
Whatever the case may be.
some hours ago, not too long ago. Say around, like, half an hour or so. Like, yeah. So it kind of fits with the timeline a little bit, that, like, they would have time after the killing the cattle at the marketplace. They would return here and then head out. Yes. Strangely enough, uh, like, Agape's scent is actually, like, the older one here. Agape left, like some time ago, like, by the main door. But you have, like, there are two more scents, but one of them came back a little while ago, whose scent is very fresh, who kind of dropped the blade here and then left by the window. So you can definitely tell that Agape wasn't here when the, like, this person in, but they're probably working together, because you can, like, go by the clothing and tell that. Yeah. Okay, and the next question is, trace them where they are, right?
Yeah, where are they going?
Okay, there is definitely a scent trail of the latest person who left, so yeah, you can definitely follow that. Ooh, follow the scent
So I
trail.
imagine that through the sniffs, Remesu said something like, "We've just missed them. Agape is not alone,
Mhm.
and she wasn't the one who stabbed the cattle."
Gosh dang it.
And I know
That thing.
Gosh dang it, why? Why? Okay, alright, yeah, okay. Alright, so, yeah, so what do the rest of you do?
I mean, I guess we should follow someone.
Nice.
But who did they all go in the same direction, or
Yeah,
did they?
yeah, I think, like, you can definitely, like, you can definitely tell that, since the new scent is fresh, you can definitely track that much easier than the other scent. So since it's a general answer, so you can definitely track, like, the latest scent of the third person. But yeah, it's cool.
Should we do that then?
Left the sickle and went out the window after. Cool. The team chases the scent trail. Okay. Okay, that scent trail actually takes you towards the Temple of Bastet for some distance. Like, you leave the town, Ixion starts wondering, like, what is going on? Is Akabe planning something devious with, like, like, thinking about, like, attacking the temple or something, which seems, like, very unlikely. But then, like, as you get close to the central quickly diverts. Like, before, like, entering the main entrance of the temple, it quickly diverts to the side and heads to, like, the small hill the temple is, like, based in the side of. Like, it goes around that hill. It's like, and yeah, so, like, you're chasing that central, like, around that hill towards the, like, the hill that's where the yeah, words. Any questions, anything before you arrive at your destination? Gamila? Farmy?
No.
Maya?
Nope.
Dang it, guys. Alright. Okay, so you soon arrive at your destination where the central leads to. Not gonna say it. I'm not gonna make the pun. Okay. So it's the it's the crypt behind the Temple of Bastet.
Mm.
Ixion is like like very confused. It's like what? This is the temple crypts. It's only for cat mummies, not for humans. Like not the. Are they stealing from the cat crypts?
Or the cat crypt is a front. It's hiding actual human corpses. Or even it's a
Oh my
base.
God.
Or it's a base. Either or.
There is a pun here that I expressly am refusing to make, but it is
Catacombs.
implied.
I get it.
It is
Catacombs.
implied. I will not. I will not make it, but the implication is there. Okay.
Into the
Secret death
catacombs.
level in the cat crypt. It's a cat with a. Okay, I'll stop. I promised to myself I wouldn't make that fun. Damn it. Okay.
Someone give that cat a come.
I'm just gonna stare at the camera.
Yep. All right.
We're ignoring the puns.
The scent trail leads into the crypts, joined by two earlier scent trails. That one of them is definitely Agape, that you can tell. And the other one is also the one from earlier. Okay. All right. So, are you like chasing it inside? Trail now joined by two older trails of Agape and the third person and the second person. Cat crypts. Woo, cat crypts. All right. Okay, so what do? Chase the trail inside, right?
Investigate.
I
Yeah.
I tell the others to be prepared for anything,
Nice.
and I am going to shrink down to the jackal of all my
Well, to
modes.
be fair, the jackal form is bigger than a Sha, but it's smaller than a human, definitely. But yeah, it's bigger than a Sha.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Ramesu is a big guy. Okay, he's a big guy.
I feel like we should let Ramesu go in first and
Yeah.
do some scouting.
All right. Ramesu turns into jackal and sneaks inside. Right? Like, are you sneaking inside?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Like, are you
Jackals
like what?
are native to this era, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's definitely like like jackals are everywhere. And I actually was wrong. I looked up. There are actually two species of wolves. Okay, one of them is actually a jackal, just called a wolf, which is the Ethiopian wolf, which is actually a jackal. But there is a thing called the Saharan wolf, which like is farther to the south, but is okay. So there are wolves in Egypt. They're much to the south, but they are there. So that's a mistake I made earlier before. But yes. All right. Yes. So Ramesu turns into a jackal, sneaks inside. What is the rest of the team doing? Are you like waiting
Wait.
for Ramesu to
Yeah.
return, or are you like also
I think we're waiting.
okay? Waits for his
Unless
return.
someone else wants to do something, of course.
Yeah. Does someone else want to do something? Gamila, for
Yes,
me.
I'll guess I'll do some emergency maintenance, weapon maintenance.
Okay. Cool. Absolutely. Get your gastrophetus down and start notching a bowl, notching an arrow and stuff on it, like making sure it's working fine.
The correct
Um,
word is knocking, by the way.
Yes.
Or
Well,
at least
what
knocking
time?
is the better word.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, not knocking. What's the word? Like the notch?
Notching is inserting. It's correct in its own way, but knocking is the
Oh, okay.
specific word for it.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah. So you
Uh,
unnock the arrow, make sure it's like like it's working properly. Gamila, what do you do?
a question. What time of the day is it?
Oh, it's like the evening around say I don't know 7 p.m. 7:30 around that. So it's like it's dark.
Okay, I will light a torch and put it
Oh,
not
there
in
are.
front of the door.
Yeah, there's like
Okay,
two
there's
two
torches.
torches like next to the door. Sorry if I wasn't clear. Like there's two torches next to the door. Sorry, I forgot to describe the entire scene. My apologies. There are torches. There are incenses. It's the crypt site. So there's like and there are people have left like those like candles that have like burnt away. It's like have come to
Mm-hmm.
pray and stuff. They come like mummify their cat, put it inside. That kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and there is like there is like a faint torch like underneath like inside the crypt, which is what like as like as Ramesu goes inside, but there is like definitely like shadow inside, so Ramesu can definitely hide in the shadows. It's not like a bright torch or anything. It's like it's flickering, but yeah, there are torches outside, so you lighting a torch will not like warn anyone inside, if that's what you're worried about. That's fine.
No, I thought it's gonna be dark soon, so I thought if I would like light up, not anymore. I
Ah,
will just go beside the door and crouch
mhm.
down and ready not an arrow.
Okay, Gamila and Farmi prepares. I just said Famila and Garmi. Okay, prepares prepares their arrows. Okay, in wait. Okay, cool. Rametsu, you sneak down. You like as you get closer, you do see there is like someone as a lookout. Like it's a younger woman as a lookout, kind of like trying to see like if anyone's coming in, and it has like she hasn't spotted you yet. So what do you do?
If she hasn't spotted me,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna try to take her out.
Oh
Like
yeah, Assassin's Creed style.
take her out as in.
While she's not looking, I
Mm-hmm.
leap up and bite her by her neck.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Oh my god.
that's like do you want to kill her or injure her? I just want to make sure.
I don't want her to be able to call out.
Okay. All right. So there's a definite kill intention there. Good. Very nice. All right. Let's go. Let's roll kick some ass. You definitely use like a thing, right? Do you have anything? I don't know.
Uh, I don't have any specific
Oh no, you don't
moves.
have
I'm just
specific, but you are attacking from the shadows, so I think you definitely take a +1 on this. Attack from the shadows.
okay.
Quiet, quiet. Okay. I guess
Only
Oh.
that was
7.
necessary. That +1 was necessary. Oh god. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, Ramesu sees a young woman on lookout in the crypt entrance inside. Uh, he leaps at her from the shadows. Nice. All right. Okay. So let me get out my sheet, the thing sheets. All right. Uh, okay. Wait. I need to see who is what. Okay, it's that person. Okay. You take out the one person with the cool weapon. All right. Sadness, but that's how
Loot
the.
the weapon. Loot the weapon.
Nope, it's too late. They're gonna die. Okay, no, they're not gonna die. So you're doing like teeth plus that one damage, so it's like 4 harm intimate damage, right?
Yeah, it's 4 harm to her neck.
Nice. 4 harm to her neck. This is the I always forget which of these. Okay, there we go. Okay, 4 harm to her neck. Oh God. Okay. Yeah. Um. I need to look at the. I need to look at the thing. Kick some ass. All right. You and whatever you're fighting inflict harm on each other. Amount of harm. Enemy inflict their attacks harm rating on you. All right. Okay. Let's look at what harm they can actually do. Um. I think. Yeah. I think like. Woo. Ooh boy. Okay. Yeah. That definitely is interesting. Yeah. What? Did someone say something?
I think that was just noise in the background.
Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, I think yeah, like you attack her, and she kind of like like she is like so surprised she doesn't get to scream, but what she does do is like she obviously was like on edge and she had some sort of weapon in her hand, and she quickly brings that up to like kind of like what words to kind of like shank you. It's literally a shank. It's some sort of like
Okay.
it's some sort of knife. It does one harm.
It's a
Okay.
scam.
Get absolutely wrecked. Congratulations, you're now at 2 harm. Yay. Nothing matters.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Nothing matters because it's like, you know, big deal. It's 1 extra harm. Wow. All right. Oh, wait a second. I need to. Wait, do I not have that written anywhere? 1 second. I need to see my keeper moves. Keeper moves. Keeper moves. Keeper moves. That. Where is that? Why can't I find it? It's gone. Shit. Okay, give me a second while I find out the moves for that. I don't think I'm going to use anything, but just in case I want to use anything. All right. I've lost everything. Okay. Type. It's view by details. Okay, now I can see some. Now I can see stuffs. All right. Uh, yes, this is the one. This is the one I want. That's not the one I want. This is the one I want. Yes. Ah, found it. Okay, cool. All right. Okay. I think what's going to happen is that like the sudden like attack to your to your side, you definitely like let go of the bite. Like you have inflicted the harm. Like she's like kind of like collapses, holding her like throat to the ground, and like you also kind of like you kind of let go at the like sudden surprise of being attacked in return. You kind of didn't expect like her to be able to like so instinctively attack you. All right. Okay. And bites down on her throat. He knives to shank at Mezu, which go. Okay,
Does the
cool.
missile have natural armor?
Not yet.
Huh.
Yeah, no, nobody has armor yet. None of you have armor, so I can do all the things. All right. Okay, cool. I'm trying to figure out if this created any noises. Like I'm trying to figure this out if this created any noises.
I mean, like if the woman had enough time to shiv Ramesu,
Mhm.
then she has enough time to call out while doing so.
Yeah, but she can't call out because her throat has been like severely bitten into. So
Mhm.
Then no,
I
she might do
think.
some gurgling sounds,
Ooh.
but I don't think that it can
Oh,
reach
oh.
anyone.
Okay, I think I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to do like the revelation that I was saying that would have gotten like you would have gotten on like a special move thing, like on a a specific question thing. I'm gonna give that to Ramesu right now, but in return, like she will be able to warn, like send out an alert. So all right, so okay, so Ramesu, as you like bite into her and you let go, like something like it's like an unnatural sense, a supernatural sense of yours that tells you you have met before. You have met this person before from a distance while lying on the ground somewhere in a similar crypt like place. The injured woman raises her hand and throws one of the knives inside inwards towards the crypt, like into a random wall, clattering into it, warning her comrades inside. All right. Okay, so that's what happens, Ramesu. You get this sense of deja vu of having met in a very similar situation, except back then you were the one on the ground. And then the familiarity of the scent from inside the crypt, like re reactivates, yeah, reactivates that memory. Yeah, this is the same trio that robbed the old crypt.
Is anything stopping me from finishing her off?
uh Humanity, but then again, you're not, like, you're not you're not currently a human, so I don't know if there is, like,
Uh,
if it's up to you. If you want to find out more information from her, if you want to be merciful, if, like, if you can, like, kill her if you want to, there's like nothing stopping you or anything.
no, there's two of them left.
So what are you doing?
While she's laying there
Mm-hmm.
choking on blood,
Mm-hmm.
um, my eyes swell up with the
Mm-hmm.
curse,
Uh-huh.
and I rip the rest of her throat out.
What is
Right.
your what is your thingy again? Your curse again? Anger. Yes. Oh, frick, yes. Whenever you have a chance to indulge your angers, you must do so immediately. Yes, I'm sorry, I forgot about your curse. Yes, thank you for role playing that and reminding me it's a thing. Okay, yeah. You, like, you kind of, like, reach out and kind of, like, you know yeah, there's no role involved. It's like she's pretty thoroughly, like, yeah, she has, like, a few, like, you see, like, a rope, like, around her waist, like, for something. There's, like, more knives, like, on the floor, like, next to her. You jump on her, you chomp down on her throat, and yeah, you kind of kill her. Cool. Right, one dude dead, one dude down. What just happened? What just happened? I accidentally knocked a tab outside of things. All right, so one of them is dead. Let's quickly mark that. So that's Alt Shift 5, right? Yes, that's the strike through. Nice. Alt Shift 5, strike through. Nice. All right. Uh there is immediately, as you do that, like, there is immediately, like, a man's voice kind of shrieking, like, in loss. And yeah, so it's like, um Seben, no. And now you know the name of the character that you just killed. She was Seben. Remember that guy the fence told you about, whose name was also Seben? Yeah, this was her. You have succeeded in killing Seben. Congratulations. This guy who is screaming, like, quickly, like, there's a spear next to him. He quickly grabs that and kind of runs towards you, at, like, trying to skewer you with the spear. Like,
I
he's
assume my archers are there to back me up
I
whenever
don't
you want
know.
to die.
Let's find out. I think, like, as, like, you guys are up here, I think you probably would, like, how much noise does, like, your attack make, like, when you attack from the shadows, or, like, later, right now? Like, do you do some sort of roar or something as you do that?
No, I assume that with the clang of the knife and the Seven no,
Ah,
that
yeah.
the other two would be like, oh,
Yeah. Oh, okay. If that's the one you want, okay. So yeah, guys upstairs, you guys definitely, like, there's, like, a clattering noise, and you're not sure what to expect. Then there definitely is a non-Ramesu voice of a man shouting, "Seben, no!" What do the rest of you do?
Oh, we hear the curse. I guess we rush in.
I rush behind Fermi if he's gonna rush in.
Yeah.
Okay,
More or
okay.
less all
Farmi rushes
rushes.
in. This Gemilla rushing in behind. Maya rushes in. I think, like, yeah. I think, Farmi, you're definitely, like, followed by Ixion close behind you, because yeah, he kind of takes your remember he's like your ally specifically because he knows you have military experience, so he kind of treats you as the leader of this gang. It's all right.
And
So,
by me, I mean by rushing in, I guess I mean like I'm wary of traps, even though Ramesu didn't encounter any traps. So I guess I get slowed down a bit and
Trap.
slow down the whole crowd.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm wary of trap in case Ramesu didn't set any off.
Why are you wary of traps in a crypt? It's a crypt. It's where people bury their dead. It's not a place people trap.
And yet people are down here, so I'm like, there might be traps to alert.
I don't
to
think people
need.
have ever really done that on like actively used crypts. I think it's always like crypts that will no longer be used forever than like people, and
Right,
not
right.
not even like now anymore. So it's like this is video games like forcing a certain knowledge on us, or Indiana Jones. But crypts in real life, they're not trapped more often than not. They are.
No, I meant like human placed traps because there's clearly a base here, of some sort.
It's a I mean, okay, you can assume that. So you're not rushing in, right? You're like quietly coming in. Like
Yeah, sort of.
like are you quietly coming? Are you wary of traps, or are you like rushing in? Like you can't have both. Sorry. If you rush in,
I
like, yeah.
suppose like yeah, I'm not rushing in.
Okay, you're
At
not
least.
rushing in. I think that's going to set the pace because everyone is following you. So no, you are not backed by your friendly archers yet because they think there's are traps involved, even though there aren't any.
Fantastic.
Like this is
Then
out of character player knowledge. There are no traps in this actively used crypt.
then I will completely control combat and
All right.
attack the guy with the spear.
All right, kick some ass. This is some attack. This is some exciting attack, like in the torchlight of the crypt, in the flickering torchlight. We have this spear wielding man run into this, like slightly like this very big jackal.
I think in one moment I'm just a jackal in the torchlight, and I
Mhm.
hop from one darkness corner to another, and I'm the full were jackal,
Yes.
and I'm screaming. I'm screaming, "Vengeance has fallen upon you," and I'm gonna strike at the guy.
Alright, turns into were-jackal mode. Screams, vengeance has fallen upon. Yes, so roll please.
I bestow you my luck. It worked.
Oh, nice. You've been rolling sevens all day long. Nice.
As
Oh,
long
okay.
as it's successful, I'm fine.
I guess, yeah. All right, fair. Okay. Time to like exchange harm. All right. Okay, let's go one by one. One by one. So first of all, this guy. This guy takes 4 harm. Oh yeah. Wait. Do they have armor? No, they don't have armor. Good. Okay. This is the spear. Ooh, the spear. The spear is an interesting weapon. Okay. Firstly, you take 2 harm. Okay. So that immediately puts you into unstable mode. Yay, unstable mode. All right, let me actually quickly mark like a harm moves. All right then. Okay. Okay. You like are you okay? Sorry. Are you biting or are you clawing? I assumed 4 harm, but it could also be 3 if you're clawing him.
No, I assumed that like I immediately pounce down at him,
Oh, so
and
with a claw,
like
right?
no, I'm saying like I'm gonna go full down, like maw him with my giant maw. Why did I say that?
Yeah. Maw with
I'm
your
yes,
maw.
I'm
Okay. Yeah. So
yeah,
yeah. For
biting down.
Oh, cool. Four harm. Yeah, definitely cool.
Like I don't care if he hurts me in the process. I am
Nice.
not letting him go.
Nice. Okay. I don't think he was intending to go anywhere other than through you. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think you kind of maw him and he skewers you. So I think like the blade kind of skewers like your side, and it's definitely like goes through and through, which is what is the unstable. Like it hurts like a lot more than normal, normal the heart that you've been hurt before. I don't think you've ever had a spear go through you yet. So yeah, first time experience in life. Woohoo! Having a spear run through you. Congratulations, you are now take the unstable mark, and I think uh yeah, I think I'm gonna give you a -1 forward. Yeah, like -1
Great.
forward. So the next roll will be a -1. So it probably doesn't matter if you roll like a crit success. So it won't matter at all. So but -1 forward. All right, cool. Yeah. Um. Okay, what is Agape doing? So, this bro, kind of like skewers you with the spear. The spear is like halfway through you. You're like, kind of bite bite him, like maw him, like heavily injuring him. He's like very badly injured also. I think at this point, like I think okay, after Agape goes, the rest of your team will arrive. So, as you're like mawing him, there is like suddenly a oh yeah, there is suddenly an arrow like flies like directly into your side. Thwack, thwack, thwack. So that's another one harm. You see at the corner of your eyes that Agape has a like light bow in her, like similar to the same bow that Gamila uses. Why is there suddenly an echo?
Nadine's
Echo.
microphone.
Echo. Yeah,
What?
it's Nadine's microphone suddenly giving me an echo.
Why?
I don't know.
Your computer is playing his sound, and we're hearing it twice, basically.
My computer isn't playing anything.
Hello.
Well, how are you listening to Annie speak then?
I mean, I have my headphones in.
Okay, that's
Oh,
that's
okay. I
weird.
think there's a problem with Discord. Put on a voice gate. Go into voice and
no. Wait.
It's okay
no,
now. It was
Yeah, it's
Oh.
okay now. It's definitely okay now. Like it's lower, but it's there. Weird.
no, I can
So
still hear the
weird.
echo.
yeah,
I
it's
didn't
Going
even.
to
I didn't
to
change
do this.
anything.
Just maybe disconnect and come back.
Yeah.
Discord is weird.
it was doing it with her voice too. So
Is it better now?
yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
No
Oh,
feedback.
that was
okay.
That was
Huh.
so weird. Like, why was it doing this suddenly?
I don't know. It's so weird. All right. Okay. So yeah. You now like this is just yeah, I think like you definitely you have a -1 forward. I think that's it. Like there's no reason. I'm not doing another harm move on you. That makes no sense. But yeah, you're now at 5 harm because this arrow is now sticking out of you. It's not sticking at your knee. No, I'll not stoop to that low. It's sticking in your side.
I'm
Okay.
wondering how soon the others get here before I
No
rip the man in half.
the others are here. The others are here. Okay. The others. Ramesu, you like sorry for me. You go down the stairs a little bit, then you like slap to yourself and like wait, duh. This is a tomb underused. There's no way there's going to be traps here. Silly me. And then you run the
Yeah,
rest of the way
pretty
in. You run the rest of the way inside. Yeah, nice. Okay.
All right, time to pull out the combat skills from D&D.
Cool. And yeah, you definitely like as you come down, you see like Ramesu skewered through and through with a spear, and you just come down at the time to see an arrow strike his side from inside. There's a dude holding the spear who's like very badly injured and bleeding, and you also see, like, you also pass by this dead woman that is now lit by the torch, that, on the ground, whose throat has been ripped out by something wild and Ramesu like. All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna use magic.
Oh, telekinesis. What are you doing?
Fling him or her.
Oh, yeah, you're using nice, 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 nice. So what are you
Is
flinging?
it him or her? Fling him or her into the wall.
Oh, yes. Roll weird. Do it.
3
Do
weird.
it.
Go.
I mean, it's very hard to not hit that, but okay. All right. On a 7 to 9, you move it, but it hurts. Choose one option from the list below and mark one harm. All right. What is your option?
Actually, no, never mind. I fling something bigger than person.
Okay.
Wait,
You
hold on. That
definitely start nose bleeding immediately. Yay, nosebleeds. You take one harm, and you're throwing who into who?
oh, there's 2 people there.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
there's a woman with an arrow, and there's a man with the spear who's who's badly bleeding.
Well, the person who shot the arrow, I suppose I was planning on shoving her into the wall, but now that there's the second person there, I'm gonna fling her into him.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, I think, yeah, you definitely do that. You hit. Do you have like a damage thing? I don't. Yeah, you don't have a damage, so it's like a zero harm damage. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a zero harm damage unless you choose the heart option. Yeah, yeah, cool, cool. So it's a zero harm damage. Like, it is a harm. It is harm. It's just zero.
Actually, no, hold on. You can fling something bigger than a person. That means I already can fling a person. Can I choose something else?
Wait a second. Okay. Uh, you can move something smaller than a person. You don't have much
No, it says.
control, and you can't move something strongly enough to hurt anything. This is by default. When you fling something with your
Okay.
mind, like, you can fling something like, bigger than a person. Like, that is your, like, limit. So there's like an upper limit, basically. So I guess it's not written clearly. It should be like more like clearer, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll keep that option.
Cool, 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 cool. Right. So yeah, I think she's kind of like, whoa, and just like flies over and slams into like the guy, and both of them kind of like the guy obviously lets go of the spear, and both of them kind of like fall to the floor, like on top of each other, like stuff. Uh, for me, telekinetically flings Agape
Plus 1 forward.
into the guy. All right, cool. Hey,
Can I try to trap them so that they can't get up again?
why do you have a why did you write a +1?
I have a mystic.
Oh, right. Thank you for reminding me. Woo, Mystique. Yay. All right. Okay. Yes. What do you want to do, Maya?
Yeah, I just want to trap them so they can't get up again. Like I did this against the Minotaur, that like I tried to open up the earth and close it
Oh, okay.
around him
Yes, 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 yes,
basically.
yes,
So
yes, 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 yes,
I
yes,
want
yes.
to do that with them, like encase their legs
Yes,
and
absolutely. I think
their arms in earth.
you're halfway up the stairs still, because you're like coming down behind everyone. So in front of you, after Farmi, there is Ixion, there is Gamila, but they've gone down a little bit. So you do have like a line of sight as like these two people like come clattering to the ground. Like, I say clatter, like come falling, like like strewing into the ground, strewn about. The exact barb escapes me, but yeah. So yeah, you can see them, and if you want to use magic before like Ixion or Gamela gets into the fray, do it. Use
Yeah,
magic.
because I'm thinking that maybe we want to interrogate them instead of just killing everyone.
Really, really? I mean, come on. It's just like just a little bit of murder. Never hurt anybody.
No, it doesn't work anyway. So
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Do you want to take the miss? Or do you want to, like,
No, I'm not using luck.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Like,
Well,
who cares?
wait. Don't I have um? I can help her, and
How can
she
you
could
help her use
automatically.
how can you help her use magic?
Oh, now that you say about it.
Yeah. Like, you need to be, like, able to help her, like, I understand, yes, that's an auto help, I understand, but if you can, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
if you can justify how you can help, like, I think you can, like, if you want to justify it, but you have to justify it, so, like, yeah, try your best or something.
Maybe I'll shoot an arrow trying to pin one of them further to the wall.
That's you know what, sure, you know what, that's fine. I think, like, I
Yay.
think Maya has, like, I think Nadine has like a great idea with the quicksand capture, and the fact that she failed is, like, very sad, and so I auto help.
Unexpected.
Like, so yeah, auto help, power of heart, so you don't rule you're not technically fighting a monster, but you are fighting an enemy, so I think, like, this justifies also. So there's a lot of justification, a lot of hand waving, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna say you can do it because it makes narrative sense. So yeah, no XP for you. You instead get a 7.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what basically happened is that you are trying to do that, and I think, like, you at first realize that the magic is going to go out of, like out of your target, and it's definitely probably going to hit someone else, but then, like, Gamila shoots an arrow, like, near them. I think Gamila misses this arrow, like, as they kind of fall, like, since she's also running, she misses this arrow, but the arrow kind of lets you, like, focus onto the arrow, and, like, surrounding it, the earth surrounding it. So all right, okay, so choose your thing and thing. uh, that's the thing. Choose your effect and glitch.
I mean, the effect is that they are trapped and
Nice.
can't get up.
Okay, the glitch.
That you've accidentally killed them in the process.
Yeah, honestly, I was thinking that maybe because like one is lying on
Mm-hmm.
top of the other,
Mm-hmm.
that while trying to encase both of them,
Mm-hmm.
the person lying below is getting completely encased.
No, that's not a glitch though.
Yeah,
That's really
that
not
would
a
just
glitch.
help
That's
us.
that's
I
kind of a
know.
good effect. So
I know.
That's
just
Remesu trying to be hopeful.
yeah. What is, like, just choose a glitch. Any of them work. If you have a if you want suggestion, I have an interesting one, but you don't have to take my suggestion.
I mean, the draws immediate unwelcome attention is kind of stupid because like no one but us is around.
Yeah, so that, like, some of them doesn't work.
Yeah. I mean, let's just say it has a short duration.
Aw, I was hoping you'd choose problematic side effect, but okay. Okay. All right, short duration time. All right. So I think, yeah, I think these persons, they're, like, kind of trying to get back up, and their hands and feet are trapped into the ground. Yay! What? The ground is, they are very confused. Yes, and yeah. I think Ixion comes in at this point, like, draws his sword and says, "Surrender now, or you'll end up like your friend here." Right. What does anyone else say? Does anyone else wants to go?
I think Remesu is still in his anger and
Yes.
says, "Even the earth will destroy you."
All right. Okay.
Damn.
Okay. All right. Damn. All right.
Damn.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go ahead and rip the guy in half.
Oh,
Oh.
holy shit, no.
Uh, if you want to stop him, you can stop him. Like, you said no,
Yep.
Farmi. So if you want to stop him, you can stop him. So
Yep, definitely.
all,
Nope.
all right. So looks like we have a contest. Unless, like, when, like, Farmi goes to stop you, does Ramesu back down, or does Ramesu keep going?
The curse is flaring in my eyes.
Nice. Okay. All right. We have a contest. First of all, we have a protect someone. For me. So for me, roll protect. You want to protect this
Okay,
bro.
but can I like say like can I take like a negative so that I can, if I fail, I don't get any repercussions?
Nope. It's a protect.
Darn.
You do it. You want to stop Ramesu from killing this guy. Embrace it.
Alright, it's a tough.
Embrace your options.
Alright,
It's a tough.
alright,
Yeah.
Chocobot, I'm fine against you.
What?
Alright. No,
What?
yeah, I have +1. It's 13.
It's a 12. God damn.
It's a 13 because of Mystic.
What? No. What?
Does Mystic not apply to this?
Yeah, it's a. Oh, sorry, mystic. I thought you said mystic. I'm like, wait, what? What? Why is this a mistake? Okay, all right, yeah, mystic. Sorry, mystic. Yes, definitely. All right, mystic, definitely. All right, yeah, that's a 13. Cool. Let's look at the protect someone rules and see if what's happening. Yeah. Ramesu roll kick some ass. Oh god! Oh god!
Mm.
Oh
You
god!
can't fight against my good rolls. Shit.
You have to understand that you're gonna take harm,
I
regardless.
don't
Yeah!
care. I'm doing this for the greater good.
Yeah! The greater good.
And also, I guess I just want to extract some information of this guy before you can actually rip him now.
Yeah. The greater good. Alright. Hey, nice. Okay, that's a 12 versus a that's a 13 versus a 9. Alright, so one by one. So there's a harm exchange. Alright, that's all there is. Roll plus stuff. Okay, choose your extra effect on a protect for me.
Alright, 10 plus, I get... Okay, how much damage does Remesu do? I
Depends
know...
on what
I-
he's attacking with. Are you clawing or biting?
Yeah, I've seen how he fights. I know how... Blah. For me, won't know how much damage he's gonna get.
Yeah.
If
No.
he's
So like which?
The
So how much damage does he do?
issue is, you need to decide how you're protecting him. So
Yeah.
if you're standing in the way, you're gonna get the full force of Ramesu. But
Yes.
I'm not even sure how you're defending the guy.
I'm
He could
using
just stand in front
telekinesis,
of the
like,
way. Like that.
yeah, I'm using telekinesis to like slow down the impact, but I'll still get hurt.
Yeah.
either way.
So like yeah. Cool.
Okay, so essentially, there's like, I don't know, a mental backlash because he's using telekinesis by the brute force of Ramesu's body pushing up against it.
Wait, how is he attacking? He's
I mean,
attacking.
I'm going straight at the guy. If you're putting a field of telekinesis between me and the dude, I don't know how I
I'm
can
more or less
fight, but-
pushing back against you so that there's like so that you have less impact against me.
Wait, you're like, are you like running in front of Ramesu? Like physically running in front of Ramesu to stop him? Like you can do that. Like you can definitely like jump around him and to do that. You roll the 13. You can do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I just want to know how much damage does Remesu do.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's the only thing,
Ramesu, which attack are you doing? Like bite or claw?
Okay, so basically the narrative doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go ahead and use my teeth again.
No, I meant how much harm do you do?
I normally
Four.
do four.
Four.
I normally do
4.
four.
Oh
damage.
shit.
4.
4 harm.
That's an instant
If I do
unsable.
that, yeah. Well, if I do one less harm, I'm gonna go into unstable anyway, and there's no take backsies here, so I will hold the enemy back.
Oh my god. Alright. I never imagined the like immortal spooky to be mortal and the like the monsters to be okay,
Yeah,
never mind. I
who could
expect
have
the
expected the
monsters to be a
monsters?
monstrous. Yeah, no, that's different. That's them. I never expected the spooky, who is like, who has been very immoral, and Flux has like repeatedly said Farmi is a bad person, is trying to be the good guy. Wow.
Trying to have character development here.
I'm Oh, look, you already had one harm from before, from somewhere, from the telekinesis.
Yeah. So if
Oh god.
Congratulations, both of you are now at 5 harm. You mark unstable.
hold on, how do I
The first one.
hold on?
The first
On
when
being
you
success,
fling the
you
girl.
no, I meant like Remesu does not get harm. Only I get the harm.
I already had 5
Oh, huh.
harm.
Yeah,
So
Ramatsu
we
was
have two
already at
unstables.
5.
We have two unstables in our team now.
Hmm.
Great, that's fantastic.
I think like okay, I think like like you did mention like there is a narrative thing. I don't think there's any exchange of harms, so I think Ramesu just harms Farmi, and Farmi doesn't harm back because Farmi is not trying to harm back, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there's no harm back on like Ramesu, but yeah. So I guess the like the conflict resolution thing wasn't really necessary. I think just doing the 12 would have been fine. But yeah, all right, cool. Now we know. We've never done like a PvP yet, so we just did that. Uh cool. So Farmi, uh you're very
I
badly
am
bitten.
unstable.
You get to
Yep.
choose where Ramesu bites you with his maw.
Well, knowing knowing like I'm probably like trying to put an arm out, just like and trying to protect the face.
Okay.
So
It's
like
the
I
arm.
hold the arm out and then
Ah,
just
hold.
like
Okay.
only leaning backwards to reduce the force, even if that doesn't do anything.
All right, cool. So okay, all right, you are definitely like, there is intense pain, like intense pain. Like, this is not natural pain. This something hurts you like in your soul or whatever is there. It
If
hurts
my
you.
arm doesn't get broken, that's a plus for me at least.
I yeah, wait, what?
If my
If
arm
it's
doesn't get broken, that's all right. That's an okay for me.
I think you definitely hear your arm crack.
Shit.
Not like broken into millions of pieces, but it does, like there are fractures, so you will have like bandages.
All right, Maya, take my gastrophitis. You may need it.
So
All right, I think like
we
this is where we're going to like end combat, in that I think Ixion is quickly going to come by and like also get in the way of like Ramesu, and like quickly yells at Maya and Gamila to like control your friend. He's you're attacking each other.
but
so
we'll
Ramesu's eyes revert back to
Mhm.
being humanist,
Mhm.
and he lets go of Fermi, and he says, "I'm sorry."
Oh, the doggy says sorry. It's so adorable. Okay. Okay.
Flashbacks. The first time he attacked.
Yeah. He didn't say sorry that time. He does say sorry this time. To be fair, he didn't break your arm back then.
No, he mauled me, which is somewhat worse.
Well, debatable. Okay.
A few ribs were broken that time.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I think like we're gonna have like a little, like not too much of a time skip. I think like Ixion like uses the rope to like found around the like he had some ropes on him, so he quickly like binds the two bros like with Gamila and Gamila's help. I think like Maya, Ramesu, and Farmi, you kind of like drag the corpse like outside, like into the night,
Mm.
like
Do
into
we
the
do
dark.
anything about my arm? I'd probably just like try and do a harness on it. Put a harness.
Yeah. You can do like the first aid thing. Hold on a second. I'll open up the other rules. It's healing recovery. There we go. So it's like something like it's general practice, right? Yeah, first aid. Okay. Okay, heal one when you get either. Alright, so it's like it doesn't require a move unless you have a move for it. So it's just regular practice. So, but 4+ harm moves require treatment. But you have magical healing. Okay, so if Maya wants to use magical healing to heal you, that would count as the treatment thing.
I mean, I will probably just fail that roll again.
Well, yeah, but
and
you know.
accidentally
We
make
have-
it worse.
Like if
We
you
have-
don't
we
want to
have a
do it,
helper
that's
here.
fine. Like if you don't want to do it, that's fine. Like there's
We
no.
have a dedicated helper here. It's fine.
It's not in combat though.
No, I mean, but she's still useful as a dedicated helper.
Oh gosh, that's just so like so
Janine,
insulting.
I'm treating you as a dedicated helper.
Yep.
Deal with it.
All right. Okay. Cool.
I mean, I can try.
So yeah, like if you don't
Do
want to,
it.
that's
You get the
fine.
experience anyway.
I
If
You get the
you
experience
trust
anyway.
me.
Anything's better than a flipping broken arm.
Well, I mean, death is worse. Anyway, I will try to use magic to heal Farmy.
do it. Roll plus weird. Do it. I wish like Monster of the Week had like the influence mechanic from a mask so that you use it against someone you have influence on and you get that +1 to a roll. That would have been nice, but yeah, whatever. Okay.
Well, the problem is that we're a team and we already have influence over each other. That's a problem.
Yeah,
there's
but
no
it's
point.
not like yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, like there's like the dedicated mechanic isn't here. It works in mask, it just doesn't work here. So it's fine. Yeah. So yeah, 8 effect and a glitch. Do it.
Nice.
So
Well, I
so
mean,
the effect
would
has to be like 1 harm from injury, cure
heal
a
one
disease.
harm, yeah.
Yep. All right. Cool.
And the glitch. I mean, I was super tempted to use the problematic side effect.
Oh gosh.
just really fuck Farmy up.
Oh
I
gosh.
just
Oh,
remember the
what's the
Harry
magic?
Potter
What's the
scene
rule?
Oh
when
gosh.
Hermione broke herself.
Oh, are you gonna turn it into a freaking rubbery hand thing? Oh god. Okay, Farmy, regardless, you lose 1 injury, so you're at 4 out of 7. Like, you do have to set up the splint and stuff. Um, so what do you take? Do you take like the weird side effect?
Okay, what are my options? What are the options?
Okay, your options. Oh, you don't get to see you. All right, I have it disabled. All right. The effect is weakened. The effect is short duration. You take 1 harm, ignore armor. This is hard taking, Maya taking. Magic draws immediate unwelcome attention. Has a problematic side effect.
Are you serious? You're not taking one for a team?
I mean,
You
I just
don't
kind of
have.
really want to.
You don't
Just
have
kind
to
of
if you
really
don't
want
want
to
to.
see what the side effect would be.
Well, you can take it. Like you can take that option if you want to. It's your choice.
That
Oh
would be
dear.
mean, and I don't like.
I
being
am ready.
mean.
I am ready.
He is ready though.
I mean, only if you're okay with it, Flux. Like, I don't want to
Flux,
do
are you okay
something
with
weird
it?
to your
I mean,
character.
it's only if like Annie doesn't actually do anything actual ridiculous.
I
Like it
would.
makes
I
sense
mean,
colloquially.
Yeah, it's
I
going to
mean, I
make
just want
sense.
noodle hands.
Yeah, it's going to make sense. Whatever she does, it's going to make sense. Okay, it's not weird. It's going to make sense, but you know,
All right.
Okay,
me.
then let's do the problematic side effect.
I'm not gonna do noodle hands. Okay, no noodle hands. No, no noodle hands. Okay. Uh, what she does is something weird. She like as she like does the magic, she prepares like the incenses and like the various like the ritualistic gestures on your hand. Um, you feel the injury, the pain location kind of move. So your hand, it's fine now. It's
Oh
totally
my
fine
god.
now. The pain location moves down past your wrist into your palms.
Actually, that's mildly better, I guess.
Yeah, mildly better. You still have like yeah, it's like you can like you instead of a splint, you need to now individually bandage all your fingers, but but you don't need a
Hold
splint,
on.
and
Okay,
you
hold
have
on.
like
How
most
does it? How? Where does it move? Does it
uh,
move into
uh,
the?
to your palm. So like you can no longer use that arm's fingers, but you can still use that arm as a like a balance for your gastropetus.
Alright. So I can just like do the first aid for the bandage now.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter. Like you know, you've solved the mystery. You've caught the bad guys. You've solved the mystery. So like whatever happens, like it's gonna be like done, fixed by the next session anyway, where you won't be here anyway. So yeah, like yeah. So okay, so I think like all of you are here. Like okay, Ixion like brings like out here, and like yeah. All right. So cool. So I think like you guys, Ixion and Gamila, you do like kind of like find out that these guys were definitely stealing jewels and stuff and grave goods from the crypt, and like you know, I think Gamila is like returning them, right?
Mm.
Oh, you know what? Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's have that. For me, your hand, your hand, your entire right hand, it turns blue because Maya said so. It's not
My entire right hand becomes blue.
blue. It's not like blue. It's like like you know the bruise bluing. Like sorry, the bruising blue. You know, like after you get punched, it gets your skin gets a bit bluish on the bruise. That kind of blue. So it's not like you know sky blue or seawater blue. It's just like a bruise blue, except it's very like unnaturally spread all over your hand. Like your entire hand is a bruise. Wonder what happened there. Something happened there. Okay. All right, Gamila, are you like you're returning the? Okay, not are you like you are returning the like the stolen goods? Like Ixion kind of tells you like to put it there, and okay,
Yes.
Ixion like kind of like unsheathes his swords and like you know points it at Agape and like okay, time for some answers. Tell us what's going on here. All right. Ramesu, what are you doing? Like, are you in like human? Oh God, I knew that one was coming. Okay, Ramesu, what are you doing? You can take like charge of the interrogation if you want. Also, which form
Um,
are you in? Like human? I'm guessing.
no, Ramus is reminding them who's been stalking them this whole time.
Okay,
And he's got the sword.
so,
What?
sorry, go on. He's got this sort of you like cut out there. Sorry.
Oh, wow, because I thought you were going to say something.
Oh no, no.
He's got the sword of Anubis out, and
Nice.
he's brandishing it in such a way that he's leading them to believe that he's going to use it, and he makes sure that they know what it looks like, so that if it draws any sort of like memories or reminders of what they did
Oh,
way back when.
nice. So you have the sword out, right? The
Yes.
the kopesh out. Nice, very nice, very nice. All right.
Uh,
No,
question.
yes.
What exactly are we trying to get from them?
What's going on? Like, why are they attacking the cattle? Why are they trying to incite like chaos in
Yes.
the
Okay.
town,
Now I.
leading the
Yeah.
Star
I,
Pack to attack? Okay, okay.
yeah.
I think
Sorry.
as you're like out in the sun, like sorry, not sunlight, out in the moonlight, which is the moon has risen a bit farther, and like it's obviously like there are more torches outside, so there's like it's more light up here. So yeah, there's like a glint of recognition in Agape's eyes, and Agape is like, I knew it. I knew you'd catch up to us one day. Like Agape stares at you. I knew you would be able to catch up to us. I should have listened to him. I should have left the country. I should have left the kingdom. I should have gone across the Erythraean to Arabia, or like north to Ionia to Greece, but no, I went to the next goddamn town.
There would have been no escape either.
Wait, what did you say? Sorry, you cut out again.
There would have been no escape either way.
What? Yeah, so I think to answer your question, Ixion, we were using the yes, I had Mahut trusted me to his cattle, and I used the opportunity to leave the kills around the town, knowing that the Shapak was nesting in the docks, and I knew that they would be harassing the town. It would keep the lot of you away from the crypt, as it clearly did. There are no guards here, like there usually is. You are all distracted, and we thought we could rob the cat crypt and be on our way. This was to be our last big heist. Then we could all retire. But no, I guess one of us did it first, and now both of us are going to follow him. Follow her. Poor Seven. It should have been me, but as for you, well, I guess you got your vengeance. I guess we're still alive, so I guess we're next.
This is only the beginning.
What did you say?
You'll meet Anubis. This is only the beginning. You'll meet Anubis on the other end.
Well, I won't. Buta will. So will Seben. I have Hades to meet. So she's saying
Ooh,
that
different
she is.
religions.
Yeah, she's a Greek. So she's saying I have Hades to meet. I hope I hope Ixion you'll leave me with one coin to pay Karen. Ixion says answer our questions and I'll consider it clearly. Okay. All right. So yeah, Ramesu, if you have any questions for her regarding your cars and anything whatnot, you can do it. Like this is kind of your scene.
What did you steal from the crypt?
The usual jewels, important looking crystals, facets, pottery, that sort of deal. But I don't think like any of you're looking for any of those. I think you're wondering about the tablet, strange tablet with the strange words on it.
That's what came from my crypt. Then yes.
Like Oscar, are you like really quiet all of a sudden? I'm having like really difficulty hearing you. Like, is it the same for everyone else?
Yeah, he's pretty quiet.
Mm-mm.
Hold on. You could be using the wrong mic.
What is this
Yeah.
code doing today?
It's using the wrong mic. Can you guys
Okay.
hear me better now?
Yes, this
Yes.
is so much better.
Awesome. Yes, so much better. Oh wow, Discord, you're on a roll today. All right. Yes. So sorry. Yes. Go on. So you have like you can ask questions regarding your yeah.
Yeah,
So
I was making it clear if it came from the crypt that my family watched over, then yes, I'm interested in the tablet.
the tablet I honestly don't know what was in it. We were I suppose there's no reason. Like I suppose I'm going to I suppose I'm going to die anyway. I'm not gonna see the sunrise again, so there's no point in hiding. We were informed of the old crypt. We didn't even know there was a crypt like on that side of the mountain. We knew of the like the normal one, the bigger one, but we didn't know there was this smaller like old crypt to the side of the mountain. Like we honestly didn't think anyone would be guiding over it. We were informed of that crypt by a Greek man, probably a merchant, who wished to stay anonymous. They wouldn't tell us. He wouldn't tell us his name. He contacted me and told me to get the tablet from inside, and he would reward us, which he did. We had enough money to pay off Butao and Seben's debt in Alexandria, and I had them move with me to Bubastis when I left town. uh, the Greek merchant did tell me that someone would be after me. I didn't think it would be something, well, something so supernatural, but I guess I should have expected it, that this wasn't any normal crypt.
If you wish
I don't even
for
know
his
whose
fate,
crypt we robbed, and oh boy, or why.
if you wish for him to share your fate, then you will lead me to where he is.
I sold it back to him at the docks. He met me at the docks. I sold him back at the docks of Alexandria. She names an inn at the dock where she met him. This was this was a few days after that old, we robbed the old crypt. So if you go there and ask the innkeeper, I guess they can tell you, they can let you know of a name or something. I don't know. He absolutely refused to tell me his name, and honestly, as long as I was getting paid enough to have my comrades, my compatriots, out of debt, I was okay with it. I didn't ask questions.
Did you see his face though? What does he look like?
Looks well. He looks um. He looks like Greek, a bit more, a bit paler, so probably beyond the sea, maybe to the north, maybe from mainland Greece or Ionia or Syria or somewhere like that. Uh Definitely not from the south, not from, not an Egyptian local. And his accent also wasn't very Egyptian, so definitely across the sea. I'm sorry, that's all I have. His face was, well, I don't know, it's typical Greek face, like Ixion, or Ixion has, or your friend over there has. Um, I'm grateful to you for stopping your attack, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, the time frame of the old crypt robbery, Maya knows that Callius was probably not in town. If he was, she didn't know about it. So, yeah,
Mhm.
I'm just joking.
I'm not saying he wasn't in town, but if he was, she didn't know about it. So, yeah, to her knowledge, he wasn't in town. All right. Anyway, yeah.
I nod to um, the soldier that's with us.
Ixion,
I
yeah.
mean, he's a Phalakatite, yeah.
No,
Um,
he's a town guard, but yeah,
okay.
he's like,
I say, give Agape her coin.
um, if it's all right with you, Ramesu, would you mind if I take these two to at least talk with Gyrus? I mean, they have stolen from a crypt. Their punishment is death. They will be executed no matter what. But it would be helpful if Gyrus could talk with them. He is the Philakitai, of course. So if that's all right with you, I would like to do that.
Just as long as I can strike them down.
I don't think it matters who does the, yeah, I don't think it matters who does the execution. I think he would agree with it. So yes. All right. Okay, cool. I like the man whose name is Butao is very grief stricken. He's like, just end it now. You killed my sister. Like, I don't, I don't think I can. Man, you've injured me bad enough. Just end it. Just end me now. Just get it over with. Y- y-
Can Gamila slap him across the face?
yeah, sure, absolutely,
Hell
slap him
yeah.
across the face.
But don't slap him too hard now that he dies from the slap.
Oh no,
Yeah, I'm just gonna
he's not
say
gonna die from Gamila's slap. No, not Gamila's slap.
not Gamila slap. Not
Yeah.
unless I do no lips. Anyways, it's
Yes, he could definitely
she's
die from
gonna
your mother or your sister's slap, though.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Gamila, do it. Slap him across the
She's
face.
gonna slap him across the face and say, "You did this to yourself. Man up and do it. At least make it so that you do amends to the people or the dead people that you mess with."
We didn't. We're people. We never hurt anyone. We
I
stole
know,
from.
but you stole from the dead, and you stole from the
Well,
people
the
who
dead are
is
holding all that. Like we were drowning in debt. The dead are holding all the gold and were leaving me and my sister in drowning in debt. If it wasn't for Agape, we would still be paying off and probably be sold into slavery.
the other things that would
Yeah,
probably
Like
guess
he
I
he
can
yeah.
he, he kind of shouts
empathize
back.
that.
He's like tears running through his eyes along with the blood, like mixing with the blood on his on his like face and stuff. It's like he's like frustrated at the world. He's like crying. He knows he did something awful, but he's saying that he doesn't have a choice, which is probably wrong, but which is probably
Mhm.
right. No, I don't know what Gamila thinks about this though. When he like kind of like really like he's like on the he's not on the verge of tears. He is crying as he says this. What are we
Camila
supposed to
understand him
do?
at the
The
same
dead hoards
time.
the gold.
She's
The
mad.
rich dead hoards all the gold, all the riches, and the living gets sold into slavery. Is that justice?
This is something for me has to say something about, isn't it? I can't formulate the words right now.
Okay.
Camila's just gonna shake his head and then walk away.
Yeah. Like I don't think there's any like valid answer that you really have for this. All right. I think like unless Farmi have anything to say or Ramesh have anything to say or Maya has anything to say, we're gonna meet back up later at the execution or whatever. With like we'll just narrate over that whatever. So yeah. So
Yeah,
that's it.
let's kill them.
Yeah. No.
I
No. I
think I
like.
was just gonna.
Mhm.
I think Red Messer would have just said something like, "You'll know justice soon enough,
Yeah.
and save your tears for the Nile."
Nice. For the duat, but yes. Uh, right. Cool. Yes. Excellent. So okay. So narratively, you guys like kind of like Agape could walk. Like she wasn't badly injured, but like yeah. Like what's the face? Butao definitely needed someone to hold him, so Ixion definitely held him and kind of like like kind of half carried them to guide us. They kind of talked over, like declared, like decided, asked him for the information. Turns out old Mahud was completely innocent. He had no idea this was happening at all. And like, yeah. And yeah, so I think they agree, and they do agree to your terms, Ramesu, that yeah, we don't mind who does the execution. So if you want to do it, you can do it definitely. Use a sword. I heard what like from what Ixion tells me, you're pretty good with your mouth also, but just use your sword. It's cleaner that way. Like he sees the
The
damage
plan
on
was to
like
use the sword.
Butao's face. It's like just use a sword, just behead them. It's cleaner that way.
The
And I
plan
think
was to use the sword of Anubis. Yeah.
okay, cool. All right, so yeah, I think Ixion will bring out a coin and put into Agape's face as both of them are like knelt down on the ground. And I think Ramesu takes the sword of Anubis and chops their heads off. Yay! Just
Woo!
casually chops their heads off. Yeah. All right, cool. Moving on. So I think yeah, I think so this kind of a downer, but not really. I think like Ixion will definitely like invite you to his like house for like the next day. like next day for lunch. Like he can't like really invite you for dinner because his wife hasn't cooked enough, but like he definitely invites you like next day like for lunch. And you know uh I think Ramesu promised to stay with the Sharpak until like stuff happened, I guess.
That was the plan.
All right, cool, cool. What is the rest of you doing? Like you can like spend a few days there here, like do like your pilgrimage at the temple for like Gamila, take your souvenirs, look around, sightsee stuff, and then head back. Or you could like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, can Gamila, out of sheer curiosity,
Mhm.
just um ask for people if they knew her father?
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, I completely forgot that backstory element. Thank you. You are an excellent role player, and I am so very proud of you. You are strong and wise, Janine, and I am very proud of you. You yes.
She's just gonna ask the general people if they
Yeah,
knew,
yeah, yeah,
if
yeah.
someone
Absolutely,
knew her father.
absolutely. That is an investigative mystery. Investigate that mystery. Do it. Do it.
Uh, that is
Sharp.
wait, sharp again.
Yep.
Yeah,
Cool.
11. Oh shit! I
All right.
didn't realize that would be good.
All right. So yeah, you can ask me two general questions or one specific question. It can be from your choice. It can be from the list. I'm guessing it would be from your choice. I don't know. It's up to you.
Wait, wait, sorry, I accidentally wait, where is it?
Um.
Investigative.
Yeah. There you go. I think you
Um,
should see it, right? I don't know.
I'm just gonna ask if my father passed here.
Okay. Is that a specific question or a general question?
It's a well.
I'm sorry. I
That's a specific question.
specific question.
By the
Awesome. Sorry.
Yeah, by the way, she's gonna do this alone. Nobody
Yeah,
knows
yeah,
that she's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
asking
So,
this.
Hmm.
absolutely, totally. Like, yeah, definitely. You have definitely your own time to do the stuff and the things. All right. So, okay. Gamila asks around if anyone has seen her father, Slate, pass by here. Uh, so she deserted you when? Like many years ago, right?
Many years ago.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Many years ago. Um, yeah, I think like it's really like it is a few years ago, so it takes a while. But I think you eventually come across this old geezer,
Mm.
like kind of like the town elder of sort, like sitting and talking with some of the like some of the other like town folk, like about like this whole thing with the Shah, kind of explaining, no, no, the Shah, like like in the old man voice, no, you see, the Shah was framed framed for crimes they did not commit, and kind of like explaining to like the others that this is what happened. Like this is okay, you know what, canon, this is Gyrus's father. This is Gyrus's father. I think he probably also used to be like the sheriff back in the day. And I think as you say it, like as you start describing the guy, he's like, wait, wait, you said this was a few years ago, right? It's like, I'm sorry, I can't do a old man voice. I just can't. This is my best. So he's like, yes, yes, I think I remember. Yes, I never did like him. He had this strange, like some sort of a very asshole aura towards around him. I'm sorry. It's like the
Language.
old man. Yeah, he's judgmental. I'm sorry. It's a judgmental or judgmental old man. There we go. Yeah, very, very, very dishonorable feel towards him. I always knew that. He said he was passing to the south towards either Fayum or further south. I'm not sure. But you should be able to track. You should be able to meet him. I mean, after all, he had such a dishonorable feel. If he's still alive, I think you would be able to track him down, young lady.
Camilla is gonna be in denial. I'm not trying to track him down. Just curious.
So yeah, so he
Yeah.
went to the
Uh-huh.
south. He did pass by the city down to the south, heading towards Fayum or somewhere further south. So yeah,
I spell fire.
cool. All right, that is your next target of investigation. It's a good thing I have
Is
future mysteries planned there, like much future. Like not right now, but yes.
how do you spell the place?
Oh,
Fire.
oh, sorry, I should probably type it down. It is Fayum. Fayum.
Okay.
Yeah, Fayum is like you should see it. It's like right here. It's like next to the Lower Egypt. Like you should see like
Mm-hmm.
the Fayum. Yeah. It's actually next to like a lake about the size of the Lake Mariotis, which is to the south of Alexandria, the same size. It's the Fayum Oasis. Cool. It's actually connected to the connected to the Nile, but not directly. There's like small like tributaries that connect it to the Nile. So it's not like directly
Um.
connected, but it's like connected. Yeah. Sorry.
Uh, before I get off, before we
Hmm.
got out of the city,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and ask the old man if my father had anyone with him. Was
No,
it what?
no, I don't. I
Okay.
don't remember him having anyone with him.
Okay.
He didn't
Thanks.
seem like the type that would. He felt like a deserter type, that someone who would
Mhm.
marry and then just leave everything behind. Had that same
That
dishonorable
you're
feel.
you're getting oddly specific there, old man. Yeah.
He had that kind of dishonor, not like a stab you in the back dishonor, but more like abandon your trust
Yeah,
dishonor.
I heard you. You don't need to repeat the word abandon, please.
I'm sorry, you asked for a specific answer. I give you like decently enough, so I need to write down that I now need to figure out more plot backstories for your father and Payu.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, I think the rest of you, like, if you have to go back, I think you do have to go back. So you all, like, three of you return, like, quickly. I think the four of you, as you leave, you see, like, the baby Shahs kind of, like, slowly walking about, like, and I think the Shahs definitely, like, took your, like, did Ramesu, like, go explain to them that someone was framing them, I guess?
I would assume someone did. Uh,
Well,
if
you're
the
the only
group
one
didn't
who
do
can,
it.
like, talk to them, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I thought you meant people.
Oh no, sorry, the Shahs. Like the people find
No.
out. Like the guidance would tell anyone, like everyone. Ixion would tell everyone. So it's like yeah, like you kind of like take like are talking with the Shahs. So like you can convince them and you tell them that they were being framed to attack the townspeople unjustly or whatever. Like if you want to, I guess.
Yeah, I would explain that to them in a way that hopefully they would understand.
I think they would do they understand a little bit that someone wanted them to attack people that they didn't want to do. So I think they get that part that someone was being like you know like luring them into a trap or something. I think they get that much. They are wild animals, but they get that much. So I think yeah, you stay for like a week or so until the babies are old enough. The pack manages to the pack can hunt outside. It's just easier in the town. So I think they go out,
Right.
hunt some gazelles and deers, and drag them. It's a long trek to drag them back, but they manage to do it with your help. And yeah, soon enough the babies are capable of walking, and the Sharpak, it's actually like happens faster, and the Sharpak, the male and female alpha, both thank you for your assistance in like preventing them from falling into a trap by the humans. They still don't get it, but
Right.
yeah, and they kind of walk off. They can't walk off into the south to the distance, yay, along the river. And I think you'll also like get on a boat and head back to town as the mystery comes to a close. We're gonna do end of session, and then we're gonna decide what's gonna happen to Farmy for the next 3 sessions because Flux will be unable to join. And yeah, and then we'll end the session good. All right, so end of session time. Let's go. Oh, Maya didn't get to use her woman with the plan.
No.
No.
I mean,
Okay.
sometimes it's just not really
Yeah,
necessary.
yeah. I mean, you have the option
Especially
to do
considering
it.
that it's just a following up. It's just a follow up of the previous session.
Yeah,
So it
it's
won't
like
work.
yeah, it's like you know, it's like it's an
A
option you
one-time
have.
use.
It's an option you have. So you know, if you have it, it's always good to have. You don't have to use an option, but you can like have it. It's good to have options. All right, cool. So did we conclude the current mystery? Yes. Did we save someone from certain death? No.
No.
No. We kind
We
of put
killed
someone through
people.
certain death. We kind of put someone through certain death. So yeah. Did we learn something new and important about the world? Yes, right? Did
Yeah.
we? Like about the world? I know we did something about the hunters. Oh no,
Yeah,
world,
but
you're right, right. Now you know that there is a like some sort of Greek merchant who is
Right. There's
interested, who
another person
actually
involved.
set these guys on their track. So like these
some
guys were
Greek merchant who's absolutely not Callius.
we don't know. We don't know that
Your
it is not
husband's gonna be a culprit. I can smell it.
we don't know it's not it's not Callius. We don't know it's not Callius. How heartbroken would Maya or Nadine be if Callius turns out to be the big bad?
I mean, it depends on his reason for it.
Okay.
I think
I mean,
Maya would understand if he did it to learn new things.
Ah, okay. You know what? That makes sense. All right. Okay. Uh, okay. Yeah. And did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters? Well, we know that um uh, Ramesh, who is definitely very angry, is an angry boy. We
Angry
also
boy.
learned that somehow, shockingly enough, Farmy is the sensible boy. What? And it's like okay,
character development.
character development. Am I right? Like wow, this is great. All right, 2 XP for everyone. Brilliant. I think we have some
Ooh.
level ups again.
I
Oh,
don't this time. Yay!
oh, also, you
Ah,
definitely spend enough time like in this session, like at the town or like after the mystery. You all lose your harm and unstable condition. So yeah. All right. So experience. Gamila levels up. Woohoo!
Nobody actually failed, did they? Except for Maya. Except for Nadine.
um, the Farmi levels up, and
Hell yeah.
ooh, the Ramesu levels up. Yes. Oh no, sorry, Ramesu was already leveled up. My bad. So Ramesu, you didn't actually pick anything. You can pick this session, or again, like anytime before the next level up, you can pick it. So like no actual rush, but you know, cool.
Yeah, I'm
How
just
much XP
waiting
did
for
we
like
get?
a narrative reason.
Cool. For me, I think it's better that you do come up with one because otherwise you're going to forget. It's flux. You're gonna forget later.
Oh, forget what?
You'll
Hold
probably
on, I leveled up.
yeah, you leveled up.
I leveled up.
Yep.
I have 1 experience here. I say I have 1
Yeah, you
experience.
have 6 out of 5. So yeah, you have leveled up.
Huh?
You have
I'm
6 out of 5 experience, as in you've leveled up and have 1 extra. That's all I'm saying. You haven't cashed in the previous 5 yet.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah, no, you
I thought I
just
did.
leveled up. Come on, you were at 4 XP. You leveled up to 6. Okay.
I guess I forgot
uh,
to mark the 3 experience. I don't know.
this would be my
Fifth,
fifth.
correct. Fifth. So you still take from the basic list. That is also true for farming. This would also be your fifth. So you still take from the basic list.
I actually have a plan now. I'm gonna choose something from the protagonist.
The what now?
I'm
The
calling the
chosen?
first playbook in the list. The
The chosen?
protagonist.
The chosen?
Yeah, protagonist powers. The
Okay.
chosen protagonist first.
Which one do you want? Oh, is it the big entrance? Are you taking the big
I-
entrance?
That'd be
Oh,
awesome, but no, I'm
damn it,
not.
man!
I'm too.
Damn
I'm.
it, man! Okay.
Bye.
What do you want? Oh,
Bye,
sorry.
Ross.
Oh, Oscar's late. Oh, all right, cool. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Goodbye.
Good night. All right.
Bye.
So yeah. Day.
So,
Sorry. Good morning. Day. Good day.
Thank-
Thanks for running.
Yeah. To see you back next session for a formulous mystery. Oh, he's gone.
Batman. Oh,
Oh, I should stop recording. 1 second.
Ace.
1 second. I should stop recording so I can go get some tea. Yeah. So
Bananas.
thanks for tuning in, everyone, to session 11 for Mysteries of the Sand. Monster of the Week campaign set in ancient Egypt. We found revelations and excitement and murder. Always great to have all those three in like correct combination. We've definitely had way more murder in this episode than any previous episode, and they were all for humans. So woohoo! Murder! Yay! God damn it. uh, to be fair, like they were gonna be like, these people stole from the cat crypt, the goddess's crypt. They were going to be executed no matter what. So like it doesn't.
I
Yeah. All right. So
I chose Flasco. I've been
awesome. I will stop the recording before I forget to do so. So tune in next time on a formulous mystery of mystery of the sand. Sorry, I completely messed up there. Shaggy dog story.